Yay! Hi, Lori.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What did you do with Lisa?
Oh, that's right. We have to talk about that. Well, I could say I sent her on a plane to go visit Debbie, but they already had that planned. she's, I think she's in Colorado, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll go live together later. That would
Wouldn't
be
that be
fun.
fun?
They
Yeah.
do when she goes to visit. They usually do that. So
Yeah. Hopefully they're having a wonderful time.
yeah, yeah. Lisa really likes Colorado, so it feels familiar to her.
I have yet to investigate that state.
Yeah, it's different depending on where you go.
Hmm.
There's
That's
yeah,
what I'm hearing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I guess that's pretty much the way. So anyway, thanks for all these great questions. We have some we put into the banners as well. Um, and hi, Libby. I'm so glad that when the time change happens, it'll be 7 a.m. for you instead of 6. So Meister Tarot can sleep in a little bit.
And there's Patricia Franzino and Paula and David.
Yeah. David Curley. Hi, Patricia. Everyone's. And Hilda, thank you so much. Fatima's here. Oh, and Jeff, with your question about the midnight thing, I didn't understand what you were asking. So can you reframe that? Something about the doomsday clock and midnight. I don't understand that one. But other than that, I'm just waiting for other questions other than the fact that we're going to go with the ones we have in the banners first. So here's the first one. Lori wants to know, will the other conservative repugnants throw Matt Gaetz, bobblehead, and Marjorie Howler Greene, to quote Rose Blue, out in the cold?
Yeah, because they're meeting right now. Yeah. So let's see if the other conservative Republicans throw the 6 problematic the howler monkey and the flying monkeys.
Yeah. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? I mean, they have such a zero or slim margin, and then, like we were saying, that he's in such a pickle, right? He can get his own self thrown out.
He's pickled.
He's literally pickled.
He's pickled.
Yeah, it only takes one of him. Yeah, hi Deborah. Hi Stacey. Oh, Meister Tarot. Okay, there we go. We can add that. We'll put that question in there too. She's wondering if the moderate GOP cross the aisle to join the Dems and solve the shutdown. Yeah. Of course they will, I think. Yes.
Yeah, McCarthy's saying he's still confident they can avoid a shutdown.
Yeah. Well,
Picklehead. We should call him Mr. Potato Head.
Let's just do that.
Let's just do it.
And like I said, I did a grand tableau on it already, and I do remember what came with the Kipper, so I'm using a different deck.
Okay. That'd be interesting to see.
Just to get a different angle on it. Yeah. Always helps to use a different system when you're asking the question twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's going to happen? But this is coming from this side, the angle of if the conservatives will throw out Matt Gaetz, Boebert, and the howler monkey.
Yeah, where they just throw them out, overrule them, tell them to shut up and sit down and behave, or
right, instead of holding everybody hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Picklehead, potato head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Go whenever you're ready, if you're ready.
Okay, well, I think they will. I think they've had it. Some of them need to be reelected and are in areas where Biden won. And I think they're going to try to push it. They're like, we can be a family. We can work across the aisle. We can do this. We feel the calling. And I think they're going to say, look, you're the way you think, Matt Gaetz and Flying Monkeys and Howler Monkeys. I think you're not making any sense. You're forcing everyone to feel stuck with your false pretenses and notions and things that you're saying. And they're looking to see, okay, what's the next step here? Because we have to look at the next step.
Right.
How to make this, how we see the whole world. How are we going to make this all come together? Right.
Yeah.
That's the only way we can see these things.
Right. So, yeah.
I believe they will. I think they're just saying, look, we're just going to go right over your head. Shut up and sit down. That's what I think.
Right. Yeah.
I think they're just still going to screech.
Yeah. I think it's like put a fork in it with this one. I think it's kind of like Ten of Swords, you know. Let's just put a fork in the pickles. Because something's really wrong, you know, and they're just trying to well, on one level this could have to do with,
what is that, a rooster?
Yeah, it was a fox.
It's the fox. Okay.
It's a fox card and the rooster, but you know, the key meanings with this card is that there's something wrong. There's fraud. There's all kinds of, you know, it's just a mess. But I have a feeling in the context of this one, it's more about the truth is going to come out. That rooster up there is going to go, you know, and then maybe the the chickens will go. But so yes, the goal will be completed.
Okay.
It'll go well, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna give something. They're gonna work across the aisle to give something. This has to do with the, you know, because of the money, right? And then maybe they're going to throw some money at, like, what? When it comes to...
Is that a space laser to beam up MTG, or what is that?
Wouldn't that be great? If they could just, yeah, here, we'll pay to get rid of you guys.
Right.
We'll throw some money at you to go away. But the spaceship has to do with, it has to do with travel. Maybe it's about, maybe there's a problem with the money. Yeah, there's something about the past. Because we have this card, you know, things coming up from the past. Mm-hmm. And there's, the money that they don't want to spend. They don't want money to go to Ukraine. There's that. The spaceship could relate to foreign. It certainly could. But here's what's at the end that I really love. Somebody's just going to get fried.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Now, did that cover, let's see, let me get back over to the other, make sure I didn't miss any other questions here. Hilda has all the chickens there. Here we go. From Libby's side of it, will the moderate GOP cross the aisle and join the Dems to solve the shutdown? Will the moderate GOP cross the aisle? Oops.
Will the moderates cross the aisle?
Yeah. Will the moderates... Oh, thank you, Libby. There was somebody said something else that was cracking me up. Yeah, right. And what's with Goose Jordan interrogating Garland? I know, wasn't that awful? And then Eric Swalwell got him.
He really did. He really put him in his place.
Down there, right? Just put him in timeout or something, right?
Thank you, Foggy. Yeah, he really did. He really put him in his place.
Yeah, it was great.
And Matt Gaetz was just so...
Oh, that guy's like the devil. He's just the devil.
Yeah, well, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, moderate GOP. What are they going to do? Are they cross the aisle? What are they going to do? Ooh, that's interesting.
This is interesting. Wow, they're really in a split.
Yeah. You're right. They don't like what's coming out. Whoa.
You go first.
Well, let's see who's at the bottom. Well, I mean, if I just go with what's at the bottom, there's some that care enough, right? And I guess that's all we need is just a few. But yeah, I think at least two that in the institution, the little tower card in the Lenny's this would be the institution of our Congress. But there's this burden, that there's all these guilty, like you say, the howler monkeys and the Boeberts and the it's just yeah. So they realize that what I'm getting of this is they realize that their whole party is going to be just look so bad, like if they don't get it done. They're not going to like what comes out on social media. There's just going to be a lot of dark interactions that happen, and if they don't step in and help, they're gonna look like the thieves that they are. And they realize that when voting comes up, there's going to be a lot of people going down a different road rather than coming back. People remember those things, I think.
Yeah. So overall, do you think that they will work together, or?
I think at least a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely a few of them, because they're afraid,
Yeah, and I think they're. Go ahead.
Oh, they just
don't. Afraid?
They just don't want to be seen as the party that did what they did, because they did it already in was it 2018 and 2019, somewhere in there. Oh, Libby's saying they need 5.
Something like that.
Okay.
Not everybody's on board. This is a real problem. I really think it's a real problem. They're trying to work together, but they got some crazy people there. And I think the bill was, some of the proposals were just too heavy, too thick, too heavy, and there's going to be cuts. I mean, they're going to chop up some of it, but overall, the sword of justice is the outcome. The Ace of Swords, and so I think that's victory after adversity.
I think so too. Yeah, it might be a little little slog, right? I mean,
there's a few that are going to they're going to break away. They're going to be like, I'm not going to be I'm not going to be with the banana people.
Right. Yeah. That's pretty much what I've got here too.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, I'm very hopeful about that. There's a split. Somehow they just really go into this big split.
Yes. That's good to have the swords for that.
Yeah.
You have that clear through. Yeah.
And someone asked about Tropical Storm Ophelia, and that didn't come anywhere near Florida. It actually just made landfall in North Carolina. So it's North Carolina and north of there that's going to get all that weather.
Virginia Beach and the Virginias.
Praying for them, that they don't get, because the Northeast is already saturated from rain. So there's going to be some flooding. It's not good news for up there. I don't have a good feeling about it.
Yeah. I know. That's not good. Okay, let me get back over here.
Someone said, where's Lisa? Lisa is visiting Debbie Hedberg.
Yeah.
And Colorado.
Yeah. Well, I expect to see them on together. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll just take these in order here. Will progress, and I can't remember whose question it was, but it was in your
that was both Minnow Minute and Patricia Todd.
Oh, okay, excellent. Yeah, I love it when it's more than one. Will progress be made this year on climate change? will many countries come together to make a difference? Mm.
All right, let's look and see if we're going to have progress.
Yeah. Actually, okay. Use this. Well, enough come together. That's interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, I can't wait to see what you have for this.
Well, they're talking about it. There might be some woman that's, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Lori, who would be a woman in another country that you can think of that would maybe head it somehow or bring things together? Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't know who that is, but
I don't know. Maybe something will come. I'm sure somebody will answer you. I can't think.
yeah, you guys might know who that might be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, AOC is definitely on that, but
yeah, AOC, and then there's a lady in Australia that's really fighting hard for it. I can't remember her name.
yeah, right. And of course, Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg. Yep.
But
Thunberg. Yeah.
it could be Greta. Well, I just don't feel like with these cards that okay, so there's a woman who's talking a lot. That might be Greta, right? Because she's definitely in another country. And again, with maybe the warming of the waters, understanding, helping people to understand. Now, this card has to do a short term, but it could be literally just, the image of bullseye. This is where we have to go, or this is what we have to, focus on. And I do have, yes, improvements, some improvement.
Good.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Joe. It might not be Greta because I think she might have given up on the message. Yeah. So, but maybe the gal in New Zealand. Whoever it is, she's in another country. Is what I'm getting. But
yeah, boy, this is just a real mixed bag. I think, of course, in the past, there were too many deals made with, coal and fossil fuels in the past. And it's brought, there is great sadness, and we are eclipsed, there is great sadness. But I think that there are so many things that are the happenings, the changes, things like what happened in Libya, and there's more changes coming very, very, very quickly. And I think that it's like we better open our eyes. This is too much. We better open our eyes and be, embrace our inner Judge Judy, get the word out, and then I think they move forward in fear because it starts to get.
You're right. Yeah. It's like, why does it always have to be that way? Because
it does. I mean, my three next incoming cards are more messages, more changes, more earth changes, things that come quickly, very quickly, and people that are afeared.
Mm-hmm.
And that will make them act. So, but there's some tricky stuff here. That isn't, and we have the first eclipse is October 14th. We're going to be together to broadcast on that day, Saturday the 14th.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And today's the first day of fall, everybody. Happy autumn equinox.
Don't we love that? Except for now, I have to, like I used to be able to rely on the little bit of light that would come through my blackout blinds around the edges to, okay, I know what time it is. And now it's like just dark. I hate alarms. I never set an alarm. I just set the intention to, okay, I want to wake up at this time. But of course, I wake up 4 hours before that to go pee. And then there's, don't look at the clock.
Yeah, that doesn't, I always look. That curiosity always gets me with looking at the clock.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, CC Ryder has a great comment on this. She's saying you're active. U.S. China barred. U.S. China barred from UN's Climate Action Summit includes only leaders of countries with concrete plans to achieve net zero. Yeah. Was it by like 2030? Is that the deal?
I don't remember. I just know that anyone that was still reliant on fossil fuels didn't get the invitation.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Can't blame them, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Cora saying maybe Roberta Metsola, the president of the EU Parliament?
Could be.
You know what? In that card might be because I had, the ship and the fish. So the fish could mean like way more than one. It can mean a lot.
Oh, right.
So it could be that there's a lot of more than, one or two women from other countries.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me get back over here. Let's see. I know we have more. Let's see. There. And that one is good. Let me get over here to the starred comments real quick.
Okay.
Just to make sure I don't want to miss questions that came in. Okay, so Steve wants to know, will Tish James's case is coming and Haba forgot to check the box for jury trial?
Alina Haba is such a
derp.
Oh my goodness, she's right up there with McCarthy. I mean, they're just, she couldn't. And then she goes and blabs on Fox, and she doesn't even know what she's talking about. She's like, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about with the legal stuff, but oh my gosh.
Was this the one where the judge said, you got to be kidding? You thought it was a joke or something? Because they were bringing back the same argument that they did before. That they had before.
Yeah, and she's forgotten things. She didn't answer something in time for this Letitia James suit. She didn't file something when she was supposed. It's just I would like to know how many. I would like to know how many lawyers he's going to lose in all. Like in the culmination of all of these trials, like how many will Johnson walk away? I wonder. But let's ask this question.
Okay.
Tish James' case is coming, and Haba forgot to check the box for jury trial. The judge gets to decide. So.
I guess we could ask, how's this going to go for Trump? Maybe.
Okay.
How do we word this?
Her mistake. How does it work out for Trump?
Okay. There, Libya, I have your question. Okay. Thanks so much for the all caps. Boy, that makes a difference. Oh, Modi. Okay, you want that one there too? Okay. Oh, I remember doing a karmic reading on that guy a long time ago.
I don't get good feelings about him.
No, he's awful.
Yeah.
Okay. So how's this going to go for Trump?
Yep. How's it going to go? Alina Haba's habada.
Right.
She's always trying to backpedal over something. She's just like, grief.
Right. This is like these little bits of some divine intervention. Like Trump and his big mouth that just keeps digging a deeper hole than he's already in.
Yeah. And I think he's going to tell her to take a hike. I think we're going to hear that he already took her off the cases, and this was a mistake that she had made a bit previously, but then he made her just a spokesperson.
Oh.
Because he thinks she's attractive and it looks good on Fox.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he's going to tell her she has to leave. That he's just not going to be. He's not going to be happy with it, and I think he's just going to say, "Hey, look, it's time for you to go, Alina Hava."
Look at that.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Hava.
Oh my God. So how's it going to go for Trump? Well, so something about his assets that he thinks he's protected with, and he thinks he has support, like maybe with her, he thinks he has support, but there's something's going to come out in the news, and then it's like just, slam a lid on that.
Ooh, coffin.
Super painful loss.
Wow.
So I think she's gonna. So this is it. He thinks he's dumb enough to think like she can do it for him, but then this might be her coming through with something that just goes, no, we're done. God. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's super risky. Or it's risky for him to have her, and then she's just totally deluded. All it's like smoke and mirrors, and yeah. Wow. Okay, so but Deb Z was wondering.
Okay, what was Deb Z wondering?
Yeah, because we're in this, in this energy here. How long is Hava going to stay? 45's attorney, especially after her screw-ups.
Okay, how much longer?
How much longer?
How long?
How long for the Hava?
I don't think there's a backhoe big enough to dig her out of this mess. I think she's in good. I think she's quicksanded.
Quicksanded. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Quicksanded.
How long is Alina Hava going to stay his term?
Oh, interesting.
I think she ends up right next to Joe Takapenis.
Right?
He's gone. He gone.
Yeah. It just doesn't take long, right?
Nope.
They're just it's like, yeah. Ooh.
What'd you get?
Yeah, man. Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Pandora's box. There's all this crap on top, and then the light shows through, and you're like, oh, did we want to see that? It could be, because I have the moon. It could be at this next full moon coming up. That's, what?
Pretty soon.
It's next Friday. I just can't remember. Yeah, the Aries full moon. And then she could be moving on because I have the ship. And then with the letter and the mice, this could be some, like just suddenly, she gets a text from him. Says, you're gone. Goodbye. I guess that's probably how he would do it.
Text or truth social or
right. You just put a post. Yeah. Somehow that he doesn't have to do it, or he tells someone else to do it or whatever. But
have we gone into Libra yet? We did, right? We're just going into Libra?
Yeah, the sun's in Libra. Well, the first day of fall, but today, that's 0. That's when the sun goes to 0 degrees Libra. That's what brings on the autumn equinox.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So because I get it's almost like something comes to a close, right?
Yeah.
We're very close. Something comes to close at the end of Virgo.
You got it.
Right.
So it could have already happened.
And yeah, he may have already given her notice or sicked a dog on her or something, because it's done. I just think we're going to hear about it. pretty close.
I agree. That's right on, Lori. It looks like it. Maybe that's why in the other spread I had the rider and the coffin.
Oh yeah.
That could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, to have those cards you just had, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're she's I think she's toast.
Sure looks like it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have experience with those kind of, according to some of the other lawyers when they do their commentary, she doesn't have the experience to be put in those positions. And now they're seeing that. They're finding that out, I guess.
Yeah. That is amazing. Let's see.
Yeah. And the lucky girl saying, just FYI, Alina Habba was dropped from the defense, and she's fulfilling her role as legal spokesperson. But she made mistakes previously that are just now coming to light with the filing of this case. And then, but I think she's not going to be the spokesperson anymore, according to this. I think she's done.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense why I would have that Pandora's box where, it finally comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Libby wants to know, are the Docs case witnesses safe after Cannon declared their names can be made public?
Okay. Are the docs, are the witnesses from the documents case?
Yeah.
Are they safe? Because they were doxed.
They were doxed already, yeah.
On a Russian website, Russian-controlled website.
And then, of course, that probably came out through Fox News somehow.
Are they?
Just kidding. Fox Post.
Are they safe? Are the jurors safe?
Yeah. Are the jurors safe? Oh. Okay.
What do you see?
This is interesting. I am getting a story. Well, so what's at the bottom of the deck? This has to be what's her face, Eileen or Aileen, and she's talking about somebody with no experience, right? So I don't know that she's going to get through that narrow opening later on. I get that. Over social media, there was this painful loss that would have been the docs, but it could be something's ending.
Oh, okay. Lucky girl corrected me. It was the Georgia jurors that got doxed, but the names of the documents people did come out, right?
That's right. It was Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
But it's okay. We were focused on
the documents case.
Yeah, that's okay. But that's a good side note. Thank you. Because I was wondering about that. But I was truly focused on Aileen Cannon. So, but this is a little confusing to me. So
yeah, mine is too.
Yeah, it's like there's something about social media that's painful. I guess it's scary. So maybe this is just the confirmation about the docs, right? But what I get here is there's going to be there's some new wisdom that's going to come through that protects the innocent, because this is major protection card here.
Oh yeah.
So somehow later on, what did you get?
Yeah, I get later on too. I get that some of them had to maybe just like take a break from society, and some, the regular rules and government and tradition were just not followed, or it went against them. And they've had all these notifications, things that are written, things that are said, things that are mostly written, emails, letters, threats. But I feel that after a little bit of time, there may be extra money paid for their security, and then time, I think, is like they have to wait for this. Like they didn't get it right away with this, strength and perseverance card. Not right away, like it could have been and ought to have been.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really stinks, because here they're trying to do their civic duty. And
yeah, it does.
What do they get for that?
Right. I mean, they're not even paid. They have to take off work. They can, well, they'll just get like their minimum, whatever. What is it? Used to be $15 a day or something.
I don't know what it is. It's ridiculous.
Awful. But that bear card is money, power, and protection. So that goes with your cards. And then I drew one more. This is the protective card in the, help and protection. But the bear's the one with the money. So I'm glad you got those cards. That proves that. Oh, man. Yeah, that just... okay, let me get back over here.
Oh, now Sonia's saying it's the witnesses, not the jurors. So did we twist that around? We need to ask about the witnesses. Are they safe?
Oh, yeah, we can ask about that real quick.
Okay, let's ask about the witnesses.
Okay. Oops, hold on. Let me get back over here.
We'll ask about, so that was about the jurors. Now we're asking about the witnesses.
Oh, thanks, Hilda. Excellent. Yay. Okay, are the witnesses safe?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I mean, everybody needs to be safe. Cosmic Goat Lady, you're awesome. She's tag teaming us. She's watching both of us. I love it.
It's easy to get some things turned around, We're trying as hard as we can.
Oh, with the questions? Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's hard to be up on everything, man. Oh, Darren, don't you love the rain? She's got 57 degrees and rain in Maryland. I love it. Okay. Are the witnesses safe? And this isn't the Georgia. This is, okay, Foggy, I have your question there.
This is the documents.
The Aileen Cannon.
Yes, witnesses now, not the juries and their name, not the jurors whose names were released, but the witnesses.
Witnesses, okay. I can't remember the district she's in Florida.
Sonia's saying, yes, you mixed them up. I'm coming for you, Sonia. I'm just telling you right now.
Well, we know what we were focused in on, so that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, so that was the jurors, and now we're doing the witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes, happy first day of autumn.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, the witnesses. Will the witnesses be safe? Okay. Ooh. Well,
I want to hear what you say before I say.
It's tricky.
It is tricky. Good questions.
Really good question, because we have, it's like a developing story here. Well, I'll just start, and then you start, Lori. Maybe we'll ask more. I've got this. To have these two cards pop together, that's not good.
No, it isn't good.
It's a really dangerous, with the snake. It's a dangerous, complicated burden with the cross there. But there's the money, power, protection card again.
Okay.
And I shuffled thoroughly. But then again, it's still tricky. There's somebody that's trying, and I don't know who this man is. There's some tricky man. Who is this man?
I don't know, but he's tricky.
He's tricky, and he's very emotionally reactive, and he might be like a lunatic. Like,
that's not good.
oh, but he doesn't get in.
Okay.
Whoever it is, he doesn't get in because there again, there's protection in the end. That keyhole is the keyhole card, Lori. It's almost like the coffin. It's like, somebody's trying something and it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna work. But whoever he is, I think he's gonna be sent away. There's just too much stuff online in these like back room,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I got the very same two cards of government action and non-action, non-right action as the base for this Celtic cross. The same two, and the Emperor's on its side, which means the rulings are not in place to protect them properly. And it ends up. I think it ends up in a near miss, and maybe someone's even family member or younger person has an issue or problem. I think something tries to get through, and maybe hopefully it's a near miss, because the outcome card is this. And I do feel like they will get some protection, but this isn't happening as quickly as it ought to either. But the jurors had the strength card. The witnesses do not have strong cards at all for me.
Me either. I mean, to have the snake in the cross.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, that's like, trying to unalive someone.
Yeah.
Right? I mean.
Yeah, it's not good. That's not a good combat. I mean, and I don't even know that much about Lenormand, but that is.
Yeah.
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 I know that's not good. Not a good combo.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the witnesses are going to have less protection and more problems and near misses.
And these witnesses would have to be someone who flips on Trump, right?
Yeah.
Like the IT guy, like that true.
And Walt Nauka, and they're gonna,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, you guys. Let's put some prayers out.
Big BPs.
Big BPs. Yeah. B loves your top, Lori.
Oh, thank you.
I know. You're great in purple.
Someone commented on your top too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So I was going to wear green or purple, and it doesn't. Denise and I always match. We're on the same. We tune in on the same wavelength before, and we always come on. We're all bright pink. We've done bright pink. I don't know how many times. It's too funny. Yeah.
I know. It's great. I love that you texted me. I was cracking up. Yes, thank you, B. Thank you. Thanks, Hilda.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah. Darren is wondering if the witnesses can sue Judge Cannon.
Gosh, I don't know.
I don't know how that works. Does anybody know how that even works when it comes to protection? Wouldn't that be more of like the DA's, the district attorney's office to protect the judge?
Because Cannon ruled that the names could be released. Is that correct?
Oh, is that the case, Lori? Oh my goodness.
Is that completely correct that she said that they can be released?
I don't know.
Someone tell me.
Yeah, do you guys know about that? Oh, Connie, yeah, that's right, honey. If it's public records, they can't sue the judge.
All right,
Oh, but Foggy's saying yes, they can if harmed.
I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see if can they sue the judge.
Okay, let me get back up here to that question there.
Darren said yes, Cannon ruled that they can release the names.
Okay. Here we go. Here's and Foggy, I wanted to let you know I do have your question there about Michael Flynn. Okay. Can the witnesses sue Judge Cannon? Actually, what is a different deck? Can the witnesses sue Judge Cannon?
I get that this near miss causes a real problem.
Man. Oh, Lori.
And it happens quick.
Yeah.
And it's
the lunatic.
Yep, there's the lunatic. Here's the legal action. And attack. So I mean, I feel like there is some recourse, but this isn't good. I'm not getting good cards for the witnesses.
Yeah. Shoot. Let me draw this way.
There has to be some sort of legal recourse. I mean, this isn't good, you guys. This isn't. It just isn't good.
This is. Yeah.
It's not good.
It's like there's decisions that need to be made, but they don't make. It's like they don't do enough to. They don't. Do something fast enough. It's too little, too late, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then, this is money, power, and protection. That would be a major lawsuit, I would think. Well, maybe. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. It's super dangerous. I get that it's like some old whoever this person is coming after. I feel like it's just some old white dude that's just really stuck in his ways, and he's got like brain problems. I mean, you put these two together, and it's like dementia, Alzheimer's, because a tree is health, and then this would be an older person.
Yeah. Wow. That's frightening. That's frightening. Not good. Not
but
good.
Can the witnesses actually sue? I mean, I don't have any yes cards here. I mean, when I just tune into just that, this would be the document, and this is a big no.
Yeah, okay. I think they're going to try to look into, when this near miss happens, I think they're going to try to look into some sort of legal recourse. Maybe things like this has never even happened before.
I know, right? Especially in with the president. I don't think so at all. I mean, of course,
and witness tampering and threats and badgering, and
it's just awful. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sonia, will Roger Stone go to jail? He got a pardon for federal, but you can't be pardoned for a state. I don't know. What do you feel anything on that one, Lauren?
I can look at it real quick. Will Roger Stone go to jail?
Okay. Roger Stone. Roger Stone. Roger Stone got to jail. Ugh, he's so disgusting.
He is. I think his association with the groups, the Peanut Butter Boys and the
right.
He might be able to give some testimony and wiggle out of this.
And so it would be a state. It'd have to be a state. Well, okay, so the DC January 6th case, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing it would be. Would that be Judge Chutkin that handles that one? So will he go to jail? Well, he's guilty. He's guilty of sin for being a danger.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you get an indictment or a special piece of paper, a summoning?
This is a yes card.
Okay, I do too.
Major yes card. And because he was totally in collusion with like the plan and the boss and Russia, all this, there's Russia in there too. Yeah. So he could. Great question.
Yeah, I think he has to testify. I think he gets called. I think someone's going to try to drag him by his ear or send him a very special piece of paper.
Very good. Yay. Okay. That was a good one. All right. Let me get over here to the other starred. Foggy, let's do Foggy's question.
Michael Flynn.
Yeah.
He's not right in the head.
No. Yeah. He ain't right in the head. He just ain't.
Okay. It doesn't even matter who the judge is. We were just asking if Stone is going to get in trouble and get hauled in, possibly go to jail. So and the answer was yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and Stone's not tried for January 6th, right. but maybe, well, so what else would it be then if it's not for that one?
Well, he was...
Oh, the fake electors.
Yep, fake electors, overturning the vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Working in the war room, all that stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right, will Michael Flynn be stripped of his general status?
Yeah.
That's like two questions. Will he be stripped? Will he go to jail?
Go to prison?
Yeah. I'm just going to ask what happens to Michael Flynn.
Yeah, me too. So just look at the process. Okay. Yeah, Rose Blue court-martialed. He should go down for treason, but...
Tarred and feathered.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to tarred and feathered?
Oh, well, it's probably like, up there with quartered and, yeah. Okay, Hilda, thank you there. What will happen to Flynn? Okay. Okay. That's okay, Foggy. It's good to have the double-edged questions. Yeah. We can always look at the process. Yeah, okay, so what will happen to Flynn? What's going on there? Whoa. Whoa.
What have you got?
Okay, so I'm locked up. At some point, locked up.
Wow.
There's some new discovery, I think, that's going to come through, or when it finally goes to trial, that whole process. And I think he is going to give up something, or someone else will give up something. This could be his official status, but this card to me also means like yes, it's official. And the first card out was this one being, locked up. So if just, common sense, if he makes it, if he goes to like Leavenworth or if he's tried for treason, they would take away his, they would take away everything. That would take away his official status.
Yep. I'm getting that the things that he was working on and working against Biden, and he was in the meeting with the crazies, with Eastman and Powell and all, and the tech guy, but I feel that he will be stripped of some of this military.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Looks like it.
He has to give up some stuff. It's not going to go his way. It isn't going to go his way. And I think we're going to hear about this. I think this takes a little bit. I think they're after him now, but I think it takes like 6 months.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Into like summer. So if I go from the bottom of the deck, looking at these three cards together, it's like, yeah, there's something with his overseas connections. I mean, wasn't he was right up there with, I remember Obama telling Trump, there's something wrong with Michael Flynn. You better not have him, around. And then there was all that with like the heat was off of Michael Flynn, I think. But then
his
it was
son was involved, and then and it just was a big mess.
But who was that other guy? The goofy guy that with the ostrich suit or jacket, and like he took a bunch of heat. Oh, what's that guy's name? You guys know. He was just he was goofy, and he was on house arrest for a long time. I don't even know what happened to him. What is his name?
Ostrich suit.
Yeah, he was buying. Well, he was working for another country behind the scenes and getting dirt, trying to get dirt. Manafort. Thank you, Debsy. Paul Manafort.
Okay.
Paul Manafort.
Yeah.
That guy was, taking bribes. He got caught for all kinds of stuff. But Flynn, I don't know how he just kind of, floundered away. Yeah.
Must be his status. He's going to get in trouble, though.
He is. He's going to.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So that's a good question. Thank you, Foggy, for that. Let me get back over here to the banners. Rose Blue was wondering if Mark Meadows will cave and flip on Trump.
Yep, that was on our list too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, what's Mark Meadows going to do? Will Mark Meadows cave?
Oh, you pulled that off, Art, because you already put it up.
Yeah, I made a banner out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have one other one after that to take care of what was in your community section.
And thank you so much for posting questions, you guys.
Yeah. Okay. I still have Libby's question too, if we have time to get to it, but I don't know. I've got about another 15 minutes that I can stay.
Oh, do you have a reading? Okay.
Yeah, well, at 1:30, but I just you gotta water in, water out. Hopefully Zoom is working the way it's supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Will Mark Meadows cave?
Yeah, I think he has already too. Lori Love is saying Meadows already has for 7 hours about a week ago. Yeah, didn't he go in for like a 4-hour testimony?
He went in to try to get to testify, which ended up shooting himself in his own foot, and to move his court case to federal court, right? And then the judge said no.
Right, because he wasn't acting. Yeah,
right.
He was, yeah, definitely.
When he was in there, I think he was just all over the place. I think he was all over.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, Mark Meadows. I wish I could remember what I've gotten on him before. I just, you remember he wrote that book.
Mm-hmm.
He did a bunch of stupid stuff. Okay, so what is going down? Mark Meadows.
Will he flip?
Or has he already? Is he gonna? Or will he flip harder?
Will he flip harder?
Or will
it be a grand flip?
Yeah.
Like a triple axis something from the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, it's like he is just nuts. These cards are nuts, just like him. Let's see what's at the bottom. Oh yeah. What'd you get?
I get that he has just been obfuscating and just mumbling and Neptuning and playing the shell game because of his relationship with Trump in the past. But next coming up is, if you help me, I will give you some of the information. Yes, he will.
Yeah.
Yep, he will. Who knows? And his attorneys told him you need to.
Ooh.
And you better get up early and eat your Wheaties and show up. That's what I think it says is my eat your Wheaties card, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Now wait, which judge is on top of this one?
Oh my God.
For Mark
That
Meadows.
he was indicted in the Georgia case, and then it's Judge McAfee, and then he went to the other judge, to
that's right.
the federal judge, because he wanted to move it to the federal people.
So it's Fani then, right? If it's the Georgia case, it's Fani, isn't it Fani Willis?
Chutkan is over what?
Oh, is it Chutkan, Lucky Girl?
Chutkan is over.
Chutkan's over the J6 in DC, right? I'm pretty sure.
And Meadows was indicted in the RICO thing. So
yeah, that's Fani.
It's Fani and
McAfee was, or so there was McBurney. It was McBurney that was the special grand jury. Fani made has a new trial. That's the new one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Chutkan's in New York. Okay. Thank you, Ian, for that.
Chutkan is DC.
Oh, Leslie's saying Chutkan is DC. B Smith says,
okay.
Yeah, Fani's
let's just throw all the legal cases up in the air, you know? Oh my God. It doesn't matter. The answer to the question is yes.
Yes. And yeah, again, Fani is the prosecutor. Yeah.
He will flip.
And B says yes. And Chutkan is on the federal January 6th case. Okay. But there's DC. So maybe maybe you guys are both right. I don't know with that. Anyway, but yeah, Fani's the prosecutor. Okay.
But he will flip. At least that's what I get. What did you get?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've got this backstory here. I think there's something in there with money laundering and tax evasion and all of that going on with him. And here's Fani. This has to be Fani. And then his assets, something about his assets, or maybe Trump's assets.
All of their assets are in trouble.
Yeah.
Their ass is sitting on a couple of burning logs right now.
Yeah. And then here's what's his face? Here's Meadows feeling really helpless. And meanwhile, he's been watched this whole time. That's surveillance for this card here. And then he has a very painful loss with his strategy because it's not going to be working. And besides that, his whole inner circle, it's like that. They're just, his reputation is gone. So I think he's going to have to flip flip some more, I guess, you know. Yeah.
He's going to be pancaking.
Right. Or hamburgering or something.
Yeah,
like
he's going to be doing it all.
That's great. Okay, so let's see. Let me get back over here. And the last one that was on your channel is Alex Murdaugh. Will he be granted another trial? Okay, Alex Murdaugh.
Because the clerk of court wrote a book and did some witness talking to when she shouldn't have opened her mouth, I guess. So they're saying, oh, okay, let's see. Will Murdaugh be granted another trial?
So it was a mistrial type of thing? Is that what you're saying?
I don't remember exactly. I just know she did. Yeah. What she did was brought in, and they're saying this isn't working. So will he be granted another trial?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Hilda. Okay. Will Alex Murdaugh be granted another trial? Alex Murdaugh. At least I can remember what he looks like. That's one that I didn't follow him at all. But I do remember seeing him all over the news.
That was the energy involving that. And then the girl that got tossed off the boat. And then the other person that was, It was just too, yeah, it was like Stacy said, it was just a whole horrific story. It was too horrific for me. It was, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was my thing too. Now that you're reminding me, that's right. Yeah, he killed his whole family, right?
There's one son that's alive.
Jeez. Huh. I've got kind of mixed cards here with this.
I do too. I don't think he's going to get what he wants, though. Ultimately, I don't think he gets what he wants.
That's not. Yeah, I'm not seeing that he's going to get that. Oh my goodness, Lori. No.
Yeah, and the maid fell down the stairs, and it's just it's so gross.
That's a big no. Oh, here, if I just look at what was at the bottom, no, he's done.
Even if he got a win in court somehow, it still ends up he's done.
Yeah, I've got that too. Yeah, like it's just done. They already have too much, is what I get with these cards, and even if it takes some time with this appeal, I guess he probably appealed to try and get another trial. No, it's official. It's done. Like he's done. Murdaugh. Yeah, talk about mental illness, huh?
Now they're saying that the House is going to meet. When did you read on before? Did you feel that they were going to come to an agreement that somehow they're going to hammer it out, even if it shuts down for a day or so, and they'll hammer it out somehow?
With the Grand Tableau, I only remembered that very last card, and it was this one. So somebody's going to give up something, and then it'll go through. Okay. But it did look like it could be like maybe, if I remember right, I shouldn't say. I should just go back and look at it because I can't remember. I can't remember if we were gonna be shut down for a while.
Yeah, I think they need to lose their pay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like you were saying in the beginning, like what's with all this? Being held hostage? I mean, what the heck? Yeah.
Oh, right.
Foggy, definitely. Rupert, what's his name? Lachlan. He's probably just as bad. He might be smarter, but I think he's just as bad as Rupert. Don't you, Lori?
I'll look at it real quick, and then we need to do a reading for everybody for their weekend. For their weekend.
Okay, let me see if I can find. Oh, here we go. Will Rupert Murdoch's son be better or worse for the world than Murdoch has been?
Will he be better or worse?
Better or worse? Rupert Murdoch. Better or worse for the world? Oh. It is Lachlan, right? Is it Lachlan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he likes to partay. And he gets in all kinds of, maybe he'll take Lauren Boebert out on a date. It could happen. Oh yeah, he's taking oligarchy money just like the Satan is too.
Yeah, right. There's something going on.
Yeah. He's not following rules and regulations. He's plotting, and I think it's misinformation. So I think he's just right up there. I'm guessing same. I don't have the tower, but I'm guessing same.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, Lori. It's like he's always just looking for whatever comes into him. He'll just take whatever,
Yeah.
He thinks he's like the star of the world,
Yeah. He could be worse. He could be worse, but it isn't good. He's going to focus on, he's working with some oligarch money.
Oh, yeah, right there. Yep. Dirty money there.
Yeah. And just going away from tradition or truth, or it's just not good.
So it's probably pretty much worse. I've got the Wheel of Fortune and then faceplant.
Good gravy.
Right? I mean,
yeah.
So he really knows how to work it, but then he's going to end up. Oh, and then Page of Cups reverse, and that's what I had with the Lennies here. It's like he's the dude is super committed to just making a shit ton of money, but then he's like this deep down inside. Who he is just this isolated little child. He's not very. He's really immature, just really immature.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan B.
Oh, Susan B. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, we should do some cards for you guys, though.
Yeah, so a reading for your first weekend of fall.
Yeah, let's do that.
Happy
Here. Oops, this one.
autumn equinox.
Yeah, I think you can say it either way. It's like equal light and dark. We get 12 hours of dark and 12 hours of light for a little bit. Then it goes slowly the other way, where I have about 8 hours of light.
Yeah. The howler monkeys are going to be screeching. I mean, they've already, they've put on quite a show, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. Let me just let these stack here. Okay. Right, Lori Fox is being sued 3 ways to Sunday. Cards for us all in autumn. Yeah, I can't remember if I did a grand tableau on that one. Those 2 states, those 2 states that are New York and Oregon that are suing. I got that it was going to open up to a bunch of other states doing the same thing.
Yeah. I think they'll end up going after Newsmax, and they don't have the money that Fox has. Newsmax doesn't have the money.
No. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I think my main messages from our guides and angels is to get outside, as long as you're not in the line of Ophelia. Prayers for everyone in the line of Ophelia. Get outside and play. Don't worry on what they're working on. The shenanigans and tomfoolery stuff is going to happen, and it's going to get better. Focus and don't argue. Don't argue and bicker with your family. Be just careful to watch the ickiness sometimes. Just try to sidestep. Keep your conversations real clean, and be grateful. Try to stay steady and don't let anyone pull you off your pedestal piece for the weekend. But do your reunions. It's a good weekend for reunions, reaching out, talk to someone that's given you a leg up or helped you, or yeah.
Oh, those are great cards. Well, so I have a go sign. So it's time to get going on something, no matter how small it is. It could turn out to mean the world to you in your life. And this might be maybe some of you out there are writing books, or maybe this is just making a list of the important things, and be focusing on your abundance.
There you go.
I think that's great.
Yay!
I know. Oh, and then I forgot at the bottom, I had the social media card. So, yeah, ebooks, things like that, right? Oh, me, myself, and I love that.
Myself and I.
Super sticker. Yeah.
So just be kind, and try. If you focus on gratitude, you won't get into the bickery stuff.
Right. And that's what always opens up the abundance, isn't it? But the more we're grateful, there's a spiritual law in that. Because
yes, absolutely, it's very true. The more grateful you are, the more goodies you get.
Yeah. Well, if we're focused on what we don't have, we get more of that.
Exactly.
It's whatever we're focused on.
The law of attraction works both ways.
Yeah. Right.
All right, you guys. Much love to you. Everyone stay safe. Hi, Jabby. Everyone stay safe. Thank you. Patricia, Hilda, Lucky Girl, everybody.
Thank you yeah. Thank you, guys. Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.